What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome back for another episode of Pokemon Omega Ruby. This is episode number 63, and today we are going to be capturing some more legendaries, and by legendaries, I mean singular, no S. I don't know why I put an S on there. But we finished up with the Johto trio last time. I try to refrain from calling them dogs or cats or beasts because no matter what I say, people are like, oh, that's not it, it's definitely this. I think the consensus is that it's undecided and nobody actually knows what they are. Although, to me personally, even though I always call them dogs, I think they actually kind of look like cats. But I started just calling them beasts because it's kind of nondescript. Anyway, I'm going to put Castform in our party because we will need that eventually. Not for today's thing, but we are going to need it, so might as well have him in the party. I do have my Gloom here, and that's about all we're going to need, because I don't think we're going up against a Grass-type Pokemon today. We're going to be starting to capture the Unova trio, so we have Virizion, which is a Grass-type, but I don't think that's today, Terrakion, and Cobalion. So I think it's, I want to say it's Terrakion. It's based on the day of the week. So I'm really hoping that it's not Virizion. I think Virizion is just, what is it? Mondays and Thursdays, I want to say. I can't even keep it straight, but it doesn't matter. We haven't captured any of them, so you can at least capture one every day of the week. So we'll at least get to run into one, regardless. I'm going to sell some things because we definitely need to make sure that we have enough money to continue buying Ultra Balls and the like. And I probably should buy some Timer Balls too, but you cannot buy them here, I don't think. So we'll have to do that at a different time. Do I have anything else to sell? Because I know we had all those big nuggets and such. Oh, here we go. I have 8 nuggets. They're probably all from the ship. New Mauville, that's what it's called. I always want to call it the abandoned ship because I'm pretty sure that's what it was called in the original. So let's see what you have. Oh, a bunch of TMs that I just did not buy. Okay, fair enough. I guess I can buy these. Venoshock could be potentially useful. Facade could definitely be useful, and the other two probably not so much, but I might as well buy them just in case. Just in case. I mean, I guess if I was training an Entei or something, Bulldoze could be useful, because Entei doesn't get Earthquake for whatever reason. So, now that we have that all taken care of, that actually didn't take as long as I had envisioned that it would. Now we can head on over to a place in the sky called the Pathless Plain. Pathless Plain? Is that what it's called? I think it is. I hope so, otherwise I'm just going to be going around in circles. Where are you? There you are. That's definitely it right there. Oh wait, no. What? Okay, that cloud over there, that's something else. Something completely different. Fabled Cave, okay, that's something different as well. I don't want to get distracted with these things. We want the Pathless Plain. Here we go. So let's go ahead and land before those wild bird Pokemon attack us. Probably like Murkrow or something. Or Swablu. Can Murkrow only be found at night? That would make sense, but I don't know what I'm talking about. So here we are. We have arrived at the Pathless Plain. You feel a strong gaze and like something is calling for you. I want to say that's Terrakion still, because Cobalion is like the strong will Pokemon, so it'll probably say something about that, and I don't remember what Virizion is, but I don't think it's a strong gaze. So let's interact with the mysterious ring that is floating in the air. I love the music here. I really, really do. I'm excited to start listening to this while I'm recording other series. So here we go. It is Terrakion, level 50, and we're going to be level 50 after we capture this thing, I think. But either way, I'm going to go straight for the Sleep Powder as he goes for the Rock Slide. Is that a crit? That is a crit. I was about to say, there's no way you're doing that much, even if you are Terrakion, because this Gloom is ridiculously bulky. So he's going to fall asleep. It's great that we actually hit that. I am going to go for the Giga Drain here, even though it is super effective. It's a Gloom. It's not going to kill a Terrakion. That's just not happening. Wow, that did a lot, though. That did over half, which I kind of was not expecting. Terrakion's not really the bulkiest thing in the world anyway. I guess my best play here is to go for the Sweet Scent, so that I don't miss any future Sleep Powders. We should be okay to just capture this thing with Gloom. Now, the thing that kind of scares me is that this thing does have Swords Dance, So Swords Dance and Rock Slide combined could prove to be a real problem. I'm going to go for the Acid because that's not going to do very much at all. That did nothing. That did next to nothing. I guess I need to put you back to sleep as he is going to go for the Rock Slide. Thankfully, he's not going for the SD because Gloom would not survive. Like, if he gets up to +4, I'm pretty sure Rock Slide just OHKOs. Or pretty close to it. So we are going to put him back to sleep, and I will Acid again. I'd rather just whittle him down with Acid like this, even though it increases the chances of him potentially being able to get an SD off, just because at least I know that even if I get a crit and get really unlucky, that he's still going to survive. As he wakes up and goes for the Sacred Sword, that does not do very much. And I'm going to go for the Acid here again. One more should bring him down into the red zone, which is exactly where I want him to be. And you know what? I probably should have just thrown a Quick Ball at the beginning of this. But I always forget to do that. I always forget to do that. I am going to use a Moo Moo Milk, because that'll bring us back up to pretty much full health. As he is going to go for the Retaliate here. He only has 5 of those, so he's used 2. So that's something to ponder. He's got a lot of Sacred Swords and Rock Slides, though. Rock Slide has like 15 PP. Sacred Sword has, I want to say 20. Sounds right. Anyway, we're going to put him back to sleep with another Sleep Powder. That's why I love Sweet Scent on this thing, because otherwise I will just miss a whole bunch of Sleep Powders, and it usually results in Gloom dying. Or whatever your Sleep Powder Pokemon is. Whatever it may be, I always end up getting it killed because I miss Sleep Powders. So, he's in the red zone now, he's asleep, and we have 80 Ultra Balls. So, it is pretty much just time to start chucking him at this thing. I mean, I guess I could probably go for Acid one more time. Is he going to stay in one ball? He did! He stayed in one Ultra Ball, so everything that I said about Registeel, and I've been going on and on about it for several episodes, about how that's going to be the only one that we capture in one ball. That's just it. I don't care. My luck stinks. Wah, wah, wah. And look, we just captured Terrakion in one Ultra Ball. Not even bad. Gloom is a monster. No chance for it to go for the SD and ruin my day. It is the Cavern Pokemon. Its charge is strong enough to break through a giant castle wall. So, if we have to, you know, lay siege to any castles, anytime soon, Terrakion is going to be our guy. So, we will come back here in subsequent days. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this all in a row. I think I'm going to capture some other stuff in the meantime, although it is somewhat close to midnight, so we may be able to do the next one next episode and then have to wait a while before the third one. That is possible. Now, where do I want to land so we can check out this Terrakion? I guess we'll just go to Pacific Log Town since that's like right here. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. I'm not really worried about this thing being competitive. I did take the time to soft reset for one because I really like Terrakion. I really just like the trio in general, even though Terrakion's my least favorite of the three. And it's BL, so I'm not going to get to use it a lot because I don't play a whole lot of OU or anything. But I did just kind of want a competitive one just for, I don't know, you never know when you're going to need it. So, yeah, might as well just do that. So we'll see. We will see what the nature IVs look like on this one. Oh, look, it's my Groudon. And here it is. It's a timid nature. No, timid Terrakion. I mean, it's positive speed, but minus attack. That is not cool. I mean, I guess you could use it for, like, lead Terrak, I suppose. With, like, HP Ice. Which is actually surprisingly good in OU. But what stab are you going to be using? Like, does it get Focus Blast? Even still, do I really want to be using Focus Blast Terrakion? I don't know. I don't know. It's possible that its IVs just aren't that good anyway. So I probably should move Lanoon out of this box because I don't think we're going to need him again. And I'm just going to move this Emboar because it is an event Emboar. I randomly have a Xerneas that I got from somebody. This may have been Ramos's. I think that was his in-game name. But yeah, everything else is looking cool, I guess. I'm just kind of rearranging my boxes here. There's not really anything else I wanted to do this episode. I'm kind of surprised how fast this went, so now I'm just kind of rambling on and doing random things. I guess I'll move the Reggies over to this box. This is going to become my makeshift legendary box. I guess I'll have to move Ducklet out of there too. But I love Ducklet. I love Ducklet. And I should probably move my Relicanth and Wailord out of there too because they're competitive sets. Oh well, anyway, that's pretty much going to be it for this episode. And we can get out of the PC here. Next time, we're either going to be capturing Cobalion / Virizion, or we're going to be, I don't know, there's a bunch of other things we can do. We have Regigigas to capture, we have the Unova legendary Pokemon, not the trio, but Reshiram, Zekrom, that thing, and then eventually, I want to say Giratina, but it's not Giratina. Kyurem is going to be available as well. Anyway, though, that's going to be it. I'm going to stop rambling now. That is it for this time. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please make sure you're leaving a like, rating, or a comment, or whatever you would like to do, and I will see you all next time. But until then, game on.